Welcome to Applying ArmorGuard Protective Coatings 101. In this video, we'll show you how to use a sprayer and roller for the perfect application of ArmorGuard. Before we get started, here are a few things to note. There is no need to stir or dilute ArmorGuard. ArmorGuard is solvent resistant and 100% waterproof. ArmorGuard is water-based, and liquid state cleanup is easily accomplished with water. Once dry, it's no longer soluble. Dry, hot climates will set the fastest, with cold, humid climates having the slowest dry time. Also, high humidity will slow the curing process. Forced air circulation will greatly assist the drying process and in most cases reduce dry time by 50%. Protect yourself. Remember your PPE, eye protection, cotton mask, and gloves. Apply ArmorGuard when the surrounding immediate ambient air temperature is above 34 degrees during spraying and drying time. During the winter, this can easily be accomplished with portable heat. Let's get started. As a rule of thumb, areas not being protected with ArmorGuard should be masked or shielded to prevent overspray. We recommend using a hand masker with paper. This tool greatly speeds up the masking process. A simple spray shield can be used as well. Before spraying, the pump needs to be primed. Set to the prime setting and prime the pump with clean water. Now switch to ArmorGuard and continue priming until you have a constant flow of ArmorGuard fluid. Switch from prime to spray setting. Increase the pressure to appropriate PSI. Note, this will vary depending on the pump and spray tip you are using. Run a test spray. If there's an uneven distribution or hard line on the edge of the spray pattern, slightly increase the pump pressure until the pattern looks even. Now you're ready to apply ArmorGuard. First, spray the perimeter of the area being protected. Hold your wrist straight, firm, and perpendicular to the surface being sprayed. Move your arm back and forth in a careful motion, covering the surface evenly. Generally, thicker is better than thinner. For each pass, overlap the spray pattern by 50%, moving smooth and steady. Don't worry about making it look perfect like you would when painting. There are areas that need particular attention. When cured, for ArmorGuard to peel off in a single sheet, anywhere with a 90-degree angle needs to be carefully coated. For example, the bottom sill and the jambs. Make sure you apply enough product to the gasket area between the mullions and window glass. If you can see the black gasket clearly through wet ArmorGuard, you need to apply more. If you've sprayed too thin, it will be easy to see through. Additional coatings can be applied wet on wet if needed, or wet to dry, with an ideal thickness of the application. The color of the ArmorGuard that you've sprayed should match the cream color in the original bucket and measure 10 to 12 mils wet. To provide a solid clean edge for peeling, remove the masking immediately after application. After the application, it's time to clean the sprayer. Replace the bucket of ArmorGuard with a 5-gallon bucket of water. Run the sprayer until all ArmorGuard has been flushed from the system, and continue to flush the pump, hose, and spray gun with at least 5 gallons of clean water. For general maintenance and long-term storage, please follow the instructions for the sprayer you have, as different sprayers have different needs. For roll-on application, we recommend a 3/8 inch to 1/2 inch nap roller. You can use ArmorGuard straight out of the bucket, no need for paint trays. Roll on the first coat in approximately 1 foot segments. Keep the edge of the fluid thick, so it will peel off easily later. There's no need to feather the edges. For ideal thickness, you may need to apply up to 3 coats. ArmorGuard can be applied wet on wet due to its high viscosity. Thank you for learning the proper techniques for applying ArmorGuard protective coatings, protecting your projects, margins, and reputation.